In May of 2021, I stopped breastfeeding my last baby. As at then, I was 72 kg. But when I stopped breastfeeding my baby in May of 2021, I started adding weight because I'm a working from home mom. I stay at home all day. I added a lot of weight till the point I became 84 kg. Started experiencing pains in my knees, in my waist, in my chest. I was always having headache. I was always tired. I sleep in the night. When I wake up in the morning, I feel more tired. I wake up having headaches. I was 84 kg when I was 40 weeks pregnant with my last baby. And here I am weighing 84 kg without being pregnant. That was when I knew that this was a serious problem and it was bringing all manner of pains and discomforts in my body. So I decided that one of my New Year resolution for the year 2022 was going to be reducing back to my healthy weight of 70 kg. I was 70 kg in 2018 before I got pregnant with my last baby. Usually in my church, January of every year, we start the year with a 21 days fasting and praying program. So I was like, I want to use this 21 days fasting to lose the excess weight that I've accumulated. But I know that 21 days is not enough to lose 14 kg. So I decided to make a research on how to use fasting to lose weight. And it was in my process of researching how to use fasting to lose weight that I came across intermittent fasting, how intermittent fasting helps with weight loss. And I decided to apply it. So since the 21 days fasting in January, I started intermittent fasting. God did not create us to be eating all round the clock. There's a time to eat and there is a time not to eat. Every time you have a snack or put food into your mouth, your body releases insulin, which stops burning the stored fat in your body and goes to break down the food you have just eaten in order to provide your body with energy for your activities. What we are trying to do with intermittent fasting is to reduce the time we are eating and increase the time when we are not eating so that our body can carry out the proper function that it is meant to carry out, thereby helping us to lose weight and maintain a healthy weight. Weight loss is one of them, but apart from weight loss, it has so many other important benefits to our health, and they are: you're not just going to be losing weight, you're also going to be repairing your body system, having a healthier and fit body. When our body is in a fasting state, growth genes are activated while damaged and diseased genes are eliminated by the body. This is called autophagy. Secondly, when we're in a fasting state, we are improving insulin sensitivity. The major culprit of being overweight or finding it hard to lose weight is insulin resistance. Yes, insulin resistance has been built in our body by long years of engaging in bad eating habits, eating of too much carbs, and all manner of junks that we have introduced into our body. Intermittent fasting helps improve our sensitivity to insulin, which makes insulin to work as it has been designed to work for our body to burn fat and maintain a healthy weight. We already have 8 hours in the night when we are sleeping, when we are not eating. So we are already fasting in the night period when we are sleeping. So what I basically do is that when I wake up in the morning, instead of eating breakfast with my family, I push my breakfast to 12 in the noon. So basically, I don't have my first food in the day until it is 12 o'clock. Normally before, I eat my dinner by 8 p.m. with my family before we go to bed by 9 or 10. But what I do since I started intermittent fasting is that I pushed my dinner upwards from 8 p.m. to 6 p.m. Before 6 p.m., I've had my dinner. So once it's 6 p.m., nothing goes into my mouth again until the next day, 12 noon. So basically, by eating from 12 to 6 p.m. every day, that is 18 hours of fast. When we are doing intermittent fasting, our diet is very, very important. You want to be eating the right diet, a healthy, nutrient dense diet. You are not supposed to be eating junks and taking all manner of sugars and carbs. Since January this year, I've not taken mineral, soft drink, juices, wine, all those processed things. I don't take them anymore. I don't take snacks, I don't take biscuits, all those junks. You just have to ditch them. The only snacks I take now are fruits. When I feel like snacking, when I feel like taking a snack, I go for an apple, an orange, banana. I take fruits instead. When it is time for us to eat, we are eating only healthy food, nutrient dense food, more of proteins, vegetables, fruits, and healthy carbohydrates. not processed carbohydrate. Secondly, when we are doing intermittent fasting, we want to add a little form of exercise to our intermittent fasting. Yes, I know I told us that we are not going to go to the gym, but because we need exercise, exercise has its own benefit. It also helps with weight loss. It also helps with toning our muscles while we are losing weight. It helps with activation of growth hormones in our body. We have to incorporate a form of exercise. Yes, normally we are supposed to get involved in high intensity intervals of exercise, but because we are busy moms, we don't have time going to the gym. I did a little research and I discovered that I can actually do a little form of exercise in my house without going to the gym. That is not stressful. So instead of doing high intensity training once or twice in the week for 45 minutes, I decided to go for 30 minutes walking at home exercise 4 or 5 times a week. And there are lots of 30 minutes walking at home exercise here on YouTube. But there is this particular one I use. It's walk at home with Leslie. That's the exercise I started using from January when I started intermittent fasting. Every Monday and Tuesdays I do it. Thursday and Friday I do it. Then I allow my body to rest on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sundays. January I started doing it 5 times a week. I do it Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So on Sunday and on Wednesday, I allow my body to rest from exercise. Very simple. I downloaded the video into my phone. So every morning when I come back from school run, I just put on the exercise either on my television if there's light. I stay in Nigeria and I start doing the exercise with them. As I see them doing it on the screen, I too am doing it. If there's no light, I put it on my phone, place my phone in front of me where I can see it, and I'm doing everything they are doing for the 30 minutes. I'm working. If you're a working mom, before you go to work, you can wake up early in the morning. Before you prepare for work, you quickly do the 30 minutes work at home exercise, then jump into the shower, have your bath, prepare and go to work. You have to be exercising. It is very, very important for you to add exercise to your intermittent fasting so that as you are losing weight, you are not having a lot of flabby, loose skin. Before I started the exercise, my arm, I had very big arm, but now look at it. Just by doing the exercise, raising my hands up and walking, my arms have reduced, and yet there's no flabby skin. Skin is toned, my muscle is okay. I also had love handles. I had love handles on my back before I started the exercise. But because during the exercise we are meant to raise our hands and walk, those love handles on my sides have all disappeared. Now my sides are straight. There are no folds of skins again. You want to add exercise, just 30 minutes exercise, 4 to 5 times a week. You can go to YouTube and search for 30 minutes walking at home exercise. Download any of them into your phone and use them every morning for your daily workout. Then thirdly, what I also do along with my intermittent fasting and exercise is I started taking green tea. Yes, green tea is very good for our health and also for weight loss. There are compounds in green tea that targets our insulin receptors and makes them more active, makes our insulin sensitive to be able to burn fat. So basically, every night I take a cup of green tea last thing every night before going to bed. Last thing. And I want to let you know that drinking green tea doesn't break your fasting because green tea doesn't contain any calorie. There are lots of brands out there in the market. The one I use is either Tetley brand or Twinings. This video is not sponsored by any of them. I've tried so many of them, and these are the particular ones I love. I like their taste. You put a bag of green tea in a mug, then you pour boiled water into it so that the hot water brings out the tea from the bag into the water, and that is how it is made. Very simple. You are not going to add any sugar or any milk to it. You are going to drink it like that. You can take it hot, you can take it cold. The effect is still the same. It's still going to work properly in your body. You want to take it the last thing before going to bed. Then the fourth thing I started doing is taking apple cider vinegar. Yes, this particular brand. There are so many brands in the market, but the one you want to be taking is this particular one. This one that contains the mother in it. So I started taking apple cider vinegar every morning, first thing in the morning. And apple cider vinegar has a lot of health benefits. Weight loss is one of them. And how does it help with weight loss? When you start taking apple cider vinegar, it suppresses your cravings for food and junks. Yes, you are not going to be eating except when you are hungry. You are going to be able to control the number of times you eat and what you eat when you start taking apple cider vinegar. And how do I take this apple cider vinegar? You shake the bottle, put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a cup of water. But when you are starting, the first 3 weeks when you are starting this intermittent fasting, you add a lemon. This was what I did in January while I was fasting. And apple cider vinegar and lemon juice does not break your fasting. It doesn't contain calories. So it is not breaking that 18 hours fasting we are doing. So first thing in the morning, for the first 3 weeks when you are starting this program, we're going to be taking apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning with lemon juice. And I advise you to go for the raw lemon. Don't go for processed lemon juice. Just basically want to go for the lemon fruit itself, peel it, cut it open, press a whole lemon into your cup, put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, pour in water, cold water, and then drink it first thing in the morning for 3 weeks. This will help to suppress your appetite, to take away those craving of sugar and junks. Apple cider vinegar also helps with increasing our metabolism. It helps you break down faster the foods you are going to be eating. So the food is not going to be stored in your body as fat. If you have a sensitive teeth, because of the long time effect of taking apple cider vinegar, you can use a straw. You're not supposed to drink apple cider vinegar raw. It's very, very acidic for our body. So we are going to be diluting a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a cup of water. Then after these 3 weeks of taking apple cider vinegar with lemon in the morning, then you can now start taking apple cider vinegar alone without lemon for the rest of your program. Yes, so you just wake up in the morning, put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in your cup of water and drink it. Do your exercise in the morning. Then when it is 12 o'clock, you have your first meal, healthy food, not junks. Then in the afternoon, you can snack on a fruit. In the evening, before 6 o'clock, you have taken your dinner. After that, you are not eating any other thing for the day. Then before going to bed at night, you are taking your cup of green tea. It will take you a whole month before you see a difference in your weight. But the immediate effects you are going to see is that your health is going to improve. If you were having inflammation, if you were having pains, aches from being overweight, you will notice that all those things gradually will go away because you are exercising, because you are taking green tea, because you are fasting, your health will start improving. The goal is to be healthy first before we start losing weight. Maybe after a month, you will now see that you have started dropping weight. You have to be very consistent with this. This is not something you do for 1 week and stop. This is not something you do today and tomorrow you are not fasting, next tomorrow you are fasting. It takes being committed to seeing the results of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is something you are going to be doing for a long time if you want to lose and maintain that healthy weight. I've been doing intermittent fasting from January and this is June. There's no day I've eaten before 12 o'clock and there's no day I've eaten after 6 o'clock. Why you want to stop eating early, you are not eating late in the night, helps with blasting off the fat in your tummy. You see that tummy fat, that one is the strongest and most stubborn fat in our body. You want to have a flatter tummy. That is where you must stop eating before 6 p.m. You see, you don't want to be eating late in the night and going to bed with all that food in your stomach. You want to stop eating by 6 p.m. so that your food is broken down properly before going to bed. Having big tummy is a result of eating late over a long period of time. My tummy was 40 inches in January, and just by always eating my dinner before 6 p.m., my tummy has reduced from 40 inches to 36 inches. Yes, without doing any sit-ups, without any crunches, I have been able to lose 4 inches from my tummy. My tummy is more flatter now. It's when you have stopped taking lemon in the morning. Now you want to go for a green tea that contains lemon. This is the one I use. Since after the 3 weeks, when I stopped taking lemon with my apple cider vinegar in the morning, I now switch to green tea that contains lemon, only lemon. You don't want any other thing in the green tea. We need the lemon in our body. So taking green tea with lemon every night when you are going to bed. But when you are taking lemon in the morning, the first 3 weeks when you don't need lemon again in your green tea, that will be too much. From 84 kg, I got to 72 kg in April. But I discovered that despite the fact I was still fasting, taking apple cider vinegar, doing my exercise, taking green tea, that I could not reduce from 72 kg. I was 72 kg for a whole month. There's a point you will refuse to drop any weight again and you have not gotten to your destination. What are you supposed to do? You will now want to increase your fasting from 18 hours to 20 or 23 hours. We have been eating 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That's within 6 hours a day. We are going to be eating our dinner before 4 p.m. You want to increase the fasting window to 20 hours and reduce your eating window to 4 hours per day. You are eating your first food by 12 and eating your last food for the day before 4 p.m. So from 4 p.m. till the next day 12 o'clock, you are not eating again. You are going to only take your green tea in the night and apple cider vinegar in the morning. Some days I was mixing it with 23 hours. Some days I eat just one meal and fruits a day, 23 hours till the next day. I did that for about a week before I was able to drop from 72 kg to 71. Now I'm in 70 kg. And then when you are in this period, when you have increased your fasting from 18 hours to 20 hours or 23 hours, you want to stop exercising for 4 or 5 times in a week. You only exercise 2 times a week. Don't be exercising every day when you are eating once a day. Don't be exercising every day when you are fasting 20 hours a day so that you don't go and collapse. You notice that after a 1 week or 2 weeks of doing 20 hours fasting or eating once a day, that's 23 hours fasting, you will now be able to reduce and go lower than where you were stopped. Then when you go lower than where you were stopped at initially, then you can now return back to 18 hours fasting a day. Because I've broken down plateaus in the month of May, I dropped from that 72 kg to 70 kg. That was when I shared this picture. Now that I've dropped to 70 kg, I have returned back to my 18 hours fasting. I no longer fast 20 hours. I no longer eat once a day. I'm eating from 12 noon to 6 p.m. And that way I've been able to still maintain my 70 kg. I'm not adding, but I don't want to reduce. If I want to reduce more, I can increase the fasting to go lower than 70 kg. But I'm fine here. So the more you continue fasting, the more you continue engaging this procedure, you will keep losing weight until you get to your target weight. When you get to your target weight, then you can decide to stop fasting, or you can decide to continue the fasting to maintain the weight, or you can decide to reduce the hours of fasting. Then it will be your own personal decision. But for now, this is what to do to lose that weight. Drink lots and lots of water. Replace all those your drink of coke, fanta, of sugar, of juice, all those things. Replace them with water. They are doing nothing for you. They are just making you have unnecessary calories that makes you accumulate fat. Weigh yourself once in a week. You don't need to be weighing yourself every day, because you will not be dropping weight every day. You should be dropping little by little every week after the first month you started, until you get to your desired goal. As far as you are doing all these things that I've mentioned, you also want to be sleeping well at night. Try to get at least 8 hours of sleep in the night, because it's when you are sleeping that the green tea goes to work in your body and burn down the fat in your body. So try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night while you're on this program. This is my secret. It's all that I have been doing to lose and maintain a healthy weight. So go ahead and join me on this journey and enjoy a new body and lose all the weight that you have accumulated and have a healthier and fit body. I hope you have not regretted signing up for this course. If you commit to this program, to this exercise, you will see drastic results in your body. You will be losing weight drastically. Your health will be improving without going to the gym. Even your tummy will become flatter. You don't need to do any sit-up and crunches and whatever. Just by maintaining this healthy lifestyle of all that I've shared, we lose all the weight from all the parts of your body where fat has been stored with consistency. I've been doing this since January and this is June. I've been fasting now for 6 months and I'm not planning to stop anytime soon, because I'm enjoying my body, I'm enjoying my weight the way I am now. So put all this to practice to get the results. It's not enough hearing this. The result comes when you put yourself into it, and you will start looking younger. See how young I'm looking because of the exercise. If you are not doing the exercise, you'll be losing weight, but you'll be looking old. So because I'm exercising, it's toning my body, it's toning my skin, it's making me look younger and fresher. So you are losing weight, your body is toning, you are looking younger, you are not aging as fast as you are supposed to be aging, because your body is renewing cells every day. Thank you so much for signing up for this course. I can't wait to see your progress. I can't wait to see your results. I can't wait to hear your feedback and your testimonies. Feel free to share your testimonies with me when you're back on this program, and I'll be waiting for you.